Hello, fellow wanderers, I'm Endri, and thank you for joining me as we wander through some more Final Fantasy Dawn of Souls. We're back at Corneria. We've got things to get. So, the reason I didn't explore the castle earlier is, well, there are things here we need, but we couldn't get them before. The time has come to use the key to open the doors! The equipment within is sure to help you! Yay! I did look at what the Falchion did, by the way. It's got a high crit rate. It's a hidden stat. But that's the big advantage of the Falchion. And here we've got the Saber. Huh. You're fairly weak, aren't you? Well, let's take a look here and see if the Saber has any special qualities to it, or if it's really just that horrible. It's probably just that horrible. Saber! 12 crit, compared to the broadsword 6. Lower accuracy. I'm gonna be honest. I'm good. Plus, we're gonna find something much better soon. A mithril knife we have no use for. Iron armor we already have, but if you didn't pick it up earlier, you've got a set now. And here you go. This is the real reason we came here. The nitro powder. Also known as the TNT. We'll need that. But not quite yet, because this is not the last place we could use the key. There is one more. Whoops. Not me to do that. For those of you who might remember, in the Chaos Shrine, there were some items that we could have gotten. We're locked behind Mystic Key doors. Hi, Earth Grotto. We'll be back. I have to wonder if the game kind of assumed you'd forget about these. Because they're pretty powerful, to be honest. We should just go straight over here. Yeah, you really can encounter the Wargwolves here. Let me guess. Oh, this is definitely a forced encounter, which means it gets left in! Yay! Not that it's much of an encounter, to be honest. Runeblade! Fantastic little weapon. Effective against spellcasters, that's pretty much anything with the magic type. Incredibly good accuracy on it. And 27 crit as the hidden stat, which is phenomenally high. In fact, I think for the basic swords, I mean, until you get to the very end of the game, it's pretty much the highest you're going to find. There are some higher very late end, but for now, this is kind of where you're at. 18 attack power is not bad either. And of course, it does bonus damage against magic type enemies, as I kept trying to say. I can't remember what all counts. Another forced battle here in front of this chest. We get the Werebuster, which is strong against were creatures. Good attack, good accuracy, and really good crit. One less than the sword we just picked up. And a gold needle. And another... So yeah, the spell casting type is the type you're looking for the rune sword. Not very many enemies have it. And now we have to get back to our boat. Which shouldn't be too hard. Major downside to the Bane weapons is they just don't affect enough enemies in the game. Good to have when you need them, though. Made it one whole step between those battles. Almost back to our boat. Save me, boat. A little further. Yay! We need to go... Well... I suppose we need to go west. Let's go north a little first. Let's just look around this inner cape and see what we find. Pirates. We mostly find pirates. Huh. So there's the Chaos Shrine. Where are we now? I think we should probably go there. Yes, indeed. Will we find this direction? This way? Ah, the cave. There it is. Mount Durgar. Lally-ho! Ooh. Money. More money. When a crystal eye the blind can see. I hear the dark elf Ostos pilked one belonging to Matoya. That's where you get a hint. Like, if you end up over here because you hit a dead end, you don't really know where to go. These guys give you some pretty good hints. Here's Smith. If only I could have some of the legendary metal adamantite, I'd be able to make such a magical sword. Remember that for much later in the game. The earth has started to rot. We know that. It's actually the first place we're going to try and fix. Nitro powder! Explosive force of this powder will have me canal open in no time flat. So if you came here earlier, you'd find out that the reason you can't get through is because there's no canal. And he's building a canal, but he needs some nitro powder or dynamite to open the passageway. Yep, now he's going to blow up the rock. What are you all standing around for? Powder's set to blow! Let's get out of here, shall we? Interesting whirlpool there. Hey, cutscenes! These were not in the original game, I assure you. Whoosh. Can't wait to see what lies on the other side of that canal. Me either! Huh. Didn't get any bigger. Stuff! A tent. A great helm. Ooh. Oh, very nice. Very heavy, but very nice. The Worm Killer. Sort of fitted against dragons. It's pretty good. Don't know how it compares for crit-wise, but we can find out real quick. Worm Killer, 22 crit. I think I'd rather have the Rune Blade for now, but Ether to restore MP, Potion to restore hit points, Mithril Mail, excellent. I believe that is your next upgrade. It is, and wow, 3 more defense, and look at that evasion boost. Oh, that's so nice. Some gil, and a cottage. By the way, another door locked by the key. Another reason not to really come here early. Alright. I think that pretty much covers everything we can do here. Anything else this way? Have you seen the canal yet? Well, we just built it. And he tells you that you could find the nitro powder in the castle sealed up. Of course, you need the mystic key, etc., etc. So there's clues all around, but you'd have to explore around quite a bit to find them. So I decided to save us a bit of the trouble there. And there you go. Let's see, we're there. I wonder what that is. The Chaos Shrine? Oh yeah, it's the Chaos Shrine, because there's Corneria. And there's the dock by Corneria. There's Matoya's Cavern. Alright. Well, we opened a canal. Alright. To the ship. I feel like there's another cave around here somewhere, but I'm thinking maybe of that place? Or there? I don't know. You see, the world's not particularly huge, but it's not small either. Well, we'll worry about all that later. Off exploring we go. So, that canal should be down here. There it is. Lifespring Grotto. Yipes! Peoples! You aren't going to hurt me? Maybe I can tell you a little about this place. The cavern was a Lifespring Grotto. Long ago, men and mermaids who fell in love could live here together in peace. Oops. However, it's sealed. So where are we and where do we want to be? I think we want to go to the left there? Oh, yep, there's a town. Ooh. Melmont's had better days. Restore the crystals to grace. The earth crystal regains its glow, life will return to the earth, the hills and valleys will again be green. Well, don't you sell some nice magic? Kiraga would be nice, life would be nice. So note, a lot of these can't be used by the red mage. Keep that in mind for later. We're about to run to the end of our red mage's limit here. Faraga he can use. Scourge he cannot. But a red wizard could. Teleport? Not that useful. I prefer to walk out of dungeons if I can. Only usable by wizards as well, so keep that in mind. Slowra! Reduces one foe's number of attacks. Very nice single target spell. Stop by my father's shop, okay? Who's your father? Stop farming much here, buddy. The cave with the southern tip of this continent lives a man named Sada. He is wise and knows much. Watts is my name. I've gone to Forest Jurger to find out the spring. I'm good. I'm not even trying. There used to be a church there. There is an airship in this game. And we will eventually get it. Alright. Longswords. Are they really much better than what I've got now? Let's take a look. 20 attack, 13 crit, 10 accuracy. So they are technically stronger per hit. That being said, I'll pass. I'm good with what I've got. Now, the real question is... Oops. Aha, there it is. Yep, the vampire. It's not the vampire's fault. Ooh. That's a little expensive. Nope, not buying that right now. We're going to want one of those. And that's pretty much it. So let's buy a silver armlet. Much better. Yeah, we're still at 4th level magic, so likes gems, good to know. Hi, Dr. Une. Okay, so I guess we need to go over here, over here. Let's just take a look around. We're going to be walking a bit. I mean, there's other places we could go. Trying to remember where else we can get at this point. I mean, we could get up here. I don't remember what's up there. Oh, it's fine. You don't really need to worry about that too much. What's keeping us from going this way? Right, there's a split in the land there. We could dock up here. Walk down there. We could dock down there now. But this is kind of where we need to be, so let's look around here. And encounter a new enemy. Lesser Tiger. Alright. $132 hit points. Drops X potions. No weaknesses, no resistances. Do not appear to be typed. Just some shadows. Nothing too big there. Still going the right way? We are. And is this the Earth Cave? Cavern of Earth. So, there's a direction you do not want to go in this cave. Yeah, there's directions you don't want to go in this cave. If you go left, there's a place affectionately referred to as the Hall of Giants. It's exactly what you think it is. Every step you take is a forced encounter with giant types. Speaking of forced encounters, bam! Earth Elemental. Ooh. You look fun. Earth Elemental. Can we find you? We can. 288 hit points, weak to fire, treasure of remedy. I'm not going to use his weakness on him. He went down pretty easy. Yay! If you want to farm Earth Elementals, there's your spot. By the way, this is a really long dungeon, so, you know, don't be afraid to leave if you get a little low on hit points or MP. There's no shame in it. Alright, which way do we want to go now? We want to go... Oops, not that way. Game? This way. Alright. Path splits. We're going to go this way first. If you open these chests from the bottom... I was going to say is if you open these from the bottom, you should be safe from a forced encounter. However, if you go to this square... Earth Elemental! Who has a pretty good defense score. Unfortunately for him, yeah. And yes, I'm showing off the encounter squares, even if it makes me a little weaker for the dungeon. I think it's more interesting that way. There's a forced encounter square in front of the right-hand chest. So we'll get it second. Ooh, Gil. Boy, these encounters with these Earth Elementals are sure unpredictable. No crit that time. Ow! Don't kill him. So they can hurt a little. I still don't know what I did to deserve this red mage. Ugh, I got the worst draw. And a potion. Hey! Minotaur! Hi, buddy. 164 hit points. Treasure is a knife. No weaknesses, no resistances. Nice. Cluey, did you finally gain some hit points? You did! Oh, fantastic. Warrior's got a few hit points compared to the rest of the party. Alright. Tell you what, before we go deeper into this mess, since I've got some, let me sort these, please. Let's use a tent. Just get that partial heal, since I have been messing around with the trap floors and all that kind of stuff. Now we need to go right. East, whichever way you want to call it. Anyway, if I take more than one step. Key! Key! This is a little bit mazy. Let's see, I think I want to go this way, and this way, then this way. Yes? Alright, if I go this way, the bat will move. Thank you. A coral sword. Sword effective against aquatic foes. How do you compare to what we've got now? 25 crit rate, 19 attack. You know, I will probably take that over the rune blade. That being said, I'm going to give you the rune blade instead. There we go. To my knowledge, there's no forced encounter tiles here. But cool. We got an anti-aquatic foe sword. Oh, and a troll. Alright, Troll, you have 184 hit points. You are weak to fire. That's a nice traditional weakness for you. You don't drop anything. And no resistances. I think we want to go this way now. There we go. That was a lot of spiders. Poison is cheap enough, I don't feel bad about using it. Forced encounter, if you couldn't tell. Have to wonder if those earth elementals count as magical. A leather shield. Yay. 5,000 gil. That was a lot of spiders again. Don't be afraid to use your sleep spell, by the way. It can come in handy. And just a normal cure for the red mage. There we go. And of course, we're forced back into the elemental fight. He won't live very long. Goodbye. Alright, let's continue downwards. This is a long dungeon. This is the second major challenge of the game. Alright. Should just be this way now. Okay, let's put working one-hit Minotaurs. Alright. This floor. Goody. That was a lot of wolves and werewolves. One thing I want to remind you of is when you're in combat, there is the equip option. You can change your weapons and armor at any time during a battle. So like in that case, when I encountered a whole bunch of werewolves, I equipped the Werebane on the red mage so that he could do extra damage versus the werewolves. Sleeping bag. Excellent. Nothing like getting ambushed by a bunch of wraiths. So I'm going to point out that we're basically at the halfway point through this cave. We're about halfway through the cave, though we can't complete all of it quite yet. Ah, whites. Haven't seen them yet. Let's see if we can look them up real quick. Fortunately, the second time through, you tend to go a little bit faster because, well, treasures don't distract you quite as much. Whites, 52 hit points, weak to fire and dia. Don't drop anything. Standard undead resistances. Alright, let's see here. I think I just want to go down here? Down. Move, bat. Fortunately, the enemies here are not very strong. They're just super high encounter rate. Guess what? You go in front of the chest? Hey, look, it's an earth elemental! Which did not live very long this time, to say the least. Got a gold needle. Yay! It was originally a heal in the first game, before the remake. Gaining levels. One more will do. There we go. My white mage can actually kill the strongest undead in here with just a normal dia. Guess what? Gotta tell when it's the earth elementals that you've got a trap. Ow! It really hurt. 3,400 gil. I will take that. We have... Look how much money we got. We got 48,000 gil now. I was like, huh, how are we ever going to afford that armor? I mean, that's so expensive. It's not. The encounter rate's so high in this game, you just make money. This episode may be long. I'm trying to complete this cave before we call it part. Cockatrice. They can petrify. This is terrifying. 50 hit points. They drop gold needles. They are immune to quake. No weakness. Don't petrify my people, please. Thank you. Nothing. Go right here. And yes, another force encountered square. I will say the one thing that kind of saddens me is most chests in this part of the game just contain gold. Okay, how are we looking? Let's top everybody up a little bit. We'll be okay with that, I think. All things in this world are destined to end in death. The seal cannot be broken, and so the earth shall rot. You cannot alter destiny. Mere mortals cannot kill the undying. Boss battle! Woohoo! And what we're going to do is we are going to haste you. That'll work. And I can't remember... Yeah, I don't think he has any super special attacks. He is weak to Diara. We'll cast it. Ow, poor Red Mage. Wish that would have gone off first, but that's okay. 280 hit points. He will not live very long at all. In fact, he's already dead. You're a boss fight, people. Let's heal up the Red Mage a bit. And the whole reason we came down here was for this ruby. Star ruby, I guess. Yeah. You, this is as far as you go. There is still one more place we can go down here. We can't open the passageway, though, so there's no point. With that being said, though, I think this part's gone on long enough. So until our paths cross again, have fun and stay safe. Oh, and I'll meet you all back in the town we started at.